Hey everybody, welcome to Love and Relo, the voice of the relocation industry. Today is a very special, really crazy, possibly stupid idea, but I am moving today and I thought, hey, I'm in the moving business. People might actually be interested to see what a real life move is all about. And it's super funny because I've been selling moving for, I don't know, like 15 years. And to be honest with you, I still feel like an amateur when I'm like the transferee because you see the level of professionalism from these guys. I'm just going to show you. My guy Bill right now is just crushing my kitchen right now. Look at this. He's just dominating my plasticware right now. Filling up with what's that? A dish pack you got there?
Yes, it's a dish barrel. Yep.
Working on a dish barrel there, wrapping each piece individually. Awesome. Hey, if you're watching this right now, let me know who you are, where you are, what you're up to right now. Leave it in the comments. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to be able to see comments or not. So leave them though. Looks like we got a bunch of people on Facebook. Hit that like button right now if you like this. If you don't like it, hit the love button, heart, whatever. Send me some love right now because I'm moving, and moving is so stressful. Even when you have everything taken care of, even when you have a full pack white glove experience, guys are taking, the TVs off. Shout out to Relo Solutions Group, Jim Walsh, Thomas Cannellan over there. They set it up so the guys are taking the TVs off. Even when you have full pack, third party, the whole nine, it's still so stressful and like emotionally tumultuous to watch everything you own get taken away. There's my guy Brad right there. You get to know these guys, right? They're in your house for 2 days. You're having lunch together. Good guys. Anyway, so this is my move right now. If you want to know and you got any questions, let me know. I'm going to try to keep this mask on. Otherwise, I'm going to try to go outside. We're trying to be safe here. So if you got questions about the moving experience, my move, any tips and tricks that you want to know about, let me know. Leave it here. We got people checking in here. Let me see if I can add you guys. Look at that. I did, Janet. I'm doing this from my phone, guys. This is wild. Janet, go team. Yep. Annette, hello from your new hometown. I'm not there yet, Annette. I don't know if you noticed, but this, Annette, is not Dallas. Okay. Everybody wanted to know. They think of Dallas because I've been talking about moving for so long. But no, I'm still in Detroit right now. I don't know what's going to happen if I go outside. I'm getting away from the Wi-Fi. You're probably going to lose me. Got guys out here running furniture. Look at this. You see that walkway right there? You see that guy carrying that furniture right there? That same guy, Brad, shoveled that walkway right there. He got here this morning. I don't know where he got the shovel from. Brought it, I don't know what. Shoveled that walkway. Otherwise, snow on it. Because I'm a terrible transferee. Let's see here. Oded's shot up the mask. I know, right? Kind of cool. Kind of bandana style. Stephen Meyer in Compton. Is that a comment on my attire? Or is that where you're at? Stay safe, driving. Jack Jampel. Hey, Ben. Hope all is going well with your move. Thanks, Jack. Honestly, it's been great. I mean, I'm not doing jack right now. I'm just walking around on calls and whatnot. Love to hear your questions, Jack. Sandra. What up, Sandra? Rima checking in from Prosper. Hey, Rima, do I need to get a place in Prosper? I hear good things. I hear Dax up in Prosper. I'm looking for a place to buy a house. Valerie, awesome stuff. Moving can be such a nightmare. Deluxe checking in. What up, Deluxe Suites? Let's see here. Alan King, hey, Ben, tuning in and sending my support from Germany. Hope the move is going well. Yes, Alan, no German trunks here. People checking in, talking. I am the third party, certified even. Steven says, how do you handle that, Steven, when you have directed account stuff? I wonder. You make good money on the third party services? Probably does. Let me know if I'm having any connection issues. Hi, Ben. I know how stressful it can be. We moved in August and it was tough. Thanks, Elizabeth. And that says, that's where we need to transform relocation. Wellness must be part of the solution. You know the process. It's still tumultuous. That needs to be included for sure. Way to go live from the phone. Yeah. Shauna, we're trying out here. Looks cold there, Benny. It is cold, man. It's like 12 degrees, dude. Quigs, look at this, man. This is my situation. This right here. You know what these guys did? This right here used to be a 300-pound cast iron grill, a 150-pound fire table, a bunch of chairs, sofa, whatever, covered in snow. And these guys took all the snow off of it, carried it down this ridiculosity right here, risking life and limb. Again, because I'm probably the worst transferee in the history of transferees. And they did all that, man. These guys have been going above and beyond like crazy. And that's saying she remembers the snow. For sure, for sure. James talking about having an excellent realtor. Yep. Shout out, James. Hey, that is a long carry. Hey, there's no long carries in the tariff, Janet. Just kidding. Yeah, it's kind of a long carry. Well, actually, we're going out that way and we're going out this way too. So we're going out the garage. I think I still have some stuff out here. Let's see here. So yeah, we're going out the garage also. There's another truck. I don't know if you guys can see that truck down there. I don't know. I don't even know if this is getting picked up right now or not. Thanks so much. Hit that like button. Emily, what's up? Emily's been coordinating this move for me. Shout out, Emily. Yeah, seriously. Where's Cartier? He's a legend. Yeah, we got the filmmaker here. Where's Cartier? Is he still here? Cartier's in the cut, getting the last shot. There he is. Cartier. There you go. From Sunset Moth and Black Business Finder. Doing a shot right there. We're getting a shot right here. Doing some video. I hope you tip well. Hosea says, I hope you tip well. Hey, everybody, what is the right tip for your movers? Talk about that. Leave it in the comments if you know. It's probably the most common. Getting the shot of the guys here. Look at that. Nice. Look at that. We just did it. That was the end of the video. Yeah, let me know what you think your proper tip is. Yeah, man. This is my Bannister situation. Ben is the best transfer ever. That's what you tell all the transferees, Emily. That's great. Virginia, always exciting to move to a new location. Yeah, a couple things I think that are important to remember when doing a move. One, make sure you have a spot in like every. Yeah, those are the Move for Hunger donations. Oh yeah, here's a big tip for you guys. Shout out Move for Hunger. That's a Move for Hunger box right there. So we need to bring that to the pantry, to the food pantry. I think they were topping it off. Yeah, we got to bring that to the food pantry. Yeah, set that aside. I can bring it too if I need to. But yeah, always set aside your non-perishable items. Oh, it looks like I still got some in here. So, when you move, you got the non-perishable, sauce, breadcrumbs, whatever, right? If you don't want to move that stuff, a lot of times it's risky to move liquid. Sometimes you're not able to, especially if you're going international. It's always good to set that aside. I don't know if they take wine, but yeah, definitely donate your non-perishable food to Move for Hunger. Oh yeah, so what I was saying before is have a corner of every floor which is for your do not pack items. So for me, that's like my laptop bag, my coat, my bug out bag right here, some garbage bags. Always set your garbage bags aside because whatever's left when these guys leave is trash. The other thing is I got a maid coming to take care of the floors, make sure this place is swept clean so my clothes in the walkthrough doesn't have a problem. Here's another tip for you. When you move and you empty out stuff, you're going to notice there's scratches on your floor, right? And this scratch is, I think, my fault from this morning. I don't know if you can pick that up or not. You know what takes scratches out of hardwood floors? And you will have scratches in your hardwood floors after you move? Mayonnaise. Mayonnaise, bro. Mayonnaise. Rub the floor down, rub the scratch down with mayonnaise, and it goes away. And for all you movers who get hit with these floor claims, mayonnaise. Okay? It's good for lunch. It's good for getting out of these things alive. Mario says, depends on the size of the move. Oh, for the tip? Yeah, well, come on, man. Hazard a guess. I'd like to hear. I hate when shippers ask me how much to tip. I never know how to answer. Right, Sherelle? Like, how do you answer that? What do you tip the movers? Let's go put Bill on the spot. Bill, what's a proper tip for the movers?
10 to 15% of the bill.
10 to 15% of the bill.
Yeah.
All right, well, there you go. There's a proper answer for you. And that's scalable, too, no matter the size of the move. Janet Turner, tip, considering snow shoveling, etc. Please consider that. All right, Janet, I got you. Regarding tip, is $100 per mover per day good? I think so. I think that's real solid. Jack Jim Pell, do you give the tip to the driver to split out or tip each guy? Great question. I'd love to hear from the drivers. Stephen Meyer. I'd love to hear from Sherelle. Anybody else? For me, I think you give each guy a tip according to what you think they deserve. Because everybody puts in different effort. One guy shoveled my walk. A couple of guys took some stuff down. We donated a crib and some other things to a lady. They did that and put that in her car, even though it's not part of their job. I think she took care of them for that. But I mean, and I think you give it to them out of respect for the work they do. Plus, if you give it to the driver, and what if the driver didn't give it to everybody? Tip is discretionary. I would say you give it to each person on an individual basis. But I'd love to hear your thoughts on that as well. Pam saying very informative. George Meyer saying 20%. 20% is a lot. What if it's a $10,000 move? You're giving a $2,000 tip out? That's a lot, George. That's a lot, George. I love you, George, but man, if I had your money, I'd burn mine. I tell you what, that's a lot. No, I think the $100 per day per man is a good number, especially if they're busting their butt. I think the other thing I would say about it is, especially if you're doing a long distance move, and especially if you're doing a move with a van line, you want to tip guys each day. Now, with the DM Van Lines model, because they run straight trucks and it's pack and haul, and the same driver and the same crew are at origin and destination every day, it's less important. But on most interstate moves, it's going to be a van line driver who picks up helpers, and they could be different helpers even from day to day at origin, and they're definitely going to be different helpers at destination. So if you wait till destination to tip, those guys at origin are going to get stiffed. So you want to tip daily. Eric says, let's see the mayo in action. Eric is challenging my mayo. All right, Eric, I got you, buddy. You know me, man. I don't back down from nothing. I'm stupid. Okay, let's do this. Where's the mayo at? I didn't toss out any of this stuff. I got to get rid of it. All right, here we go. We got some Hellman's. Some Hellman's mayo. Let's see the mayo in action. Eric, you're wild. You're so dumb for this one. All right, let's do it. So you get a little mayo. This is so funny. Look at the stuff I'm doing right now. You get a little tissue. Cartier, you curious about the mayo? I can't believe Eric's doing this to me. All right, this is the mayo challenge. All right, so I don't know if you guys can pick up this scratch. Can you guys pick up this scratch? Do you see that scratch? You see it? It's like right here. If you can't see it, then this really won't work. All right, let's try this mayo. So I take the mayo. I take the tissue. I'm going to toss this mayo anyway, to be completely honest with you, so it doesn't really matter. Just take a little bit. I'll say a little bit. That's a lot. A little scoop on the tip. And then, can y'all see this scratch right here? I don't know if you can see it. You see it? Cartier, you see this? You're going to testify. Do you see it now? You see it now? Do you see it now? Isn't that wild?
Hey, I'm a believer.
You don't see it, right? You don't see it. There you go. There you go. That's like $1,000 claim too. Yeah, see? Eric says, yes, we can see it. Marco says, I'd go with Miracle Whip. Need that tang. Erica says, nice, right? You see how that works? It's so easy. Now, I don't think it's going to work for this scratch. See this scratch right here? I don't think it's going to work. But you know what? Let's just go put mayo on everything, right? It works in... Oh, that does not work at all. That does... I mean, it brings out the richness of the grain, but no, that does not work at all. All right, so there's a limitation. We just discovered there's a limitation. That's hilarious. Odette saying, oh my God, that actually worked for at least 15 minutes. The mayo never dries because it's oil-based, dude. That's what I'm saying, right? It never dries. It's oil-based. So anyway, it just gives a nice little sheen. Cartier, you out?
Appreciate you, brother.
Cartier, do you want to tell people just real quick what we did today?
Today we did an amazing move. I was only here about 4 hours and the house is almost done. This is insane. I filmed the whole thing. The video is on its way out.
Tell people what you do.
I am a cinematographer, I like to say. I specialize in visual storytelling, for Black artists, entrepreneurs, but all people, of course. That's just how I started. I absolutely love what I do, so that goes a long way, especially once you get your finished product. So definitely hire someone who loves what they do.
Yeah.
And I'm your guy, Black Business Finder. My name is Cartier Madlock. You can find me on social media at Black Business Finder, and this is what I do.
Oh, Dad, throw his name, proper spelling, tag him in the comments so people can find him. Cartier did a storytelling story for me. He's done some video testimonials from my clients. He's doing this one right now for Deanne Van Lines and Oded. And yeah, man, does good stuff. And he's passionate about what he does, man. So appreciate you, man.
Thank you, Ben.
Take care, bud.
We'll see you soon.
All right, God bless, man.
We'll talk about your edit too.
All right, sounds good, man. Cool. So yeah, so that's that. What else you guys want to know here? Let's take some more. People are loving this right here. That's not that was a gouge in that for sure. People are loving that, right? Yeah, see? Love Hellman's. Pam's gonna come eat my floor. Emily says, Ben, you are gonna get bugs. Poor new owners walking in a rotten smelling mail house. Okay, first of all, mayonnaise is shelf stable. Okay, first of all, it's not going to smell rotten at all. And bugs don't even eat mayonnaise. Bugs eat sugar. Mayonnaise don't really have sugar. Somebody Google if mayonnaise is a bug problem thing. Come on, Emily's not giving me a fair shake on this. Pam shouting out Cartier. This is cool. I don't know what's going on here. Anna's just coming in here, just shouting people out. Love to know any other questions you have for me. One thing I did with my move that's a little different is I actually drove my family down to Dallas a couple days ago. Dropped my wife, 2 kids, because I got a 2-year-old and a 5-year-old boy, and dropped them off in Dallas. And then Mitchell says, I'm moving the refrigerator. You know what's funny? I'm not. Refrigerators convey with the house. But I tried to order one from Wayfair, and I wasn't here to receive it. And so, long and short, I'm not moving a refrigerator. So anyway, so I dropped my family off down in Texas because I knew if my wife and my 2 kids were here, it was just going to be super stressed. She was going to be yelling at me. I was going to be yelling at her. Nothing was going to get done. So I drove them down, dropped them off with the car, flew back here. And now I'm I say overseeing the move. To be honest, I'm really not doing anything except rubbing mail and stuff. But I'm here doing the move. Probably gonna stay in a hotel tonight because they're moving so fast. And be in a hotel next 2 days, and I'm flying after I sign papers tomorrow. So that's kind of what I decided to do. So, you heard of the trailing spouse. Well, I'm the trailing transferee, I guess. But fortunately, I can do that because I'm self-employed now. So I can choose to hang back. I'm in my office now. I hope it's COVID safe in here. So that's that. Any other questions out there? Let's see here. Jason says, yo, Ben. Yo, Jason. What up? Let's see. Pam saying, yes, remove pets, family, and have a no-touch area. Yeah, for sure. For sure, Pam. I got one on every floor. I use my master bed as my no-touch area on the 2nd floor, and I use that corner of the kitchen. Oh, Dad's getting ready for the real talk. Please ask me your questions. Let me know what you're thinking about. I'm trying to just give you things as they come up that I've observed, but I'd love to hear your questions, Pam, Chris, Oded, Jason. Big shout out to Tom Brady. Definitely laid $250 on that Tampa Bay money line. Cashed some nice tickets. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to Tom Brady and the Bucks. Love to know just any questions. Chuck's shouting out Deanne Van Lines, doing work. I want to shout out Relo Solutions Group again. Did the third party, took the TVs off the wall, created those for me. That was awesome. Also took apart my my exercise bike as well. Didn't really take it apart. Took like the screen off and like bundled the wires. But yeah, Emily saying that Walters, I agree. Ben said they usually hire labor and they're in charge. It's the packing. It's the pecking order. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Valerie says tip percentage will be different if they are packing and moving rather than if you pack your own stuff, right? I normally move all my furniture to the garage so the movers have an easy time moving. Speeds it up a ton. Interesting. Me, I don't touch stuff if they're going to touch it. Like, I don't see the point in touching stuff twice. Plus, if I wanted to move stuff, I would have just moved it myself. So that's kind of my take on that. I think if you use the percentage tip, which is what I think said 10 to 15%. Was that Bill in the kitchen? Yeah, so if you use the percentage thing, then the packing, if that's not included, would bring the bill down, which, you know, would account for the tip. Let's see. Michael says, me as a driver, I asked the customer to please hand out the gratuity individually. Yeah, that way my help knows what they gave out. Yeah, for sure. For sure. My normal guys know I wouldn't keep it. For the new guys that don't know me, it's good for transparency. And I think it's good that people know what they're worth and know that they work for that money, right? And get that money. I think that's important. Tip to drivers, Emily says. Historically, with CDL tractor trailer drivers, the tip usually goes to the crew lead driver, and the lead gives it to the crews. Interesting. Wandering around empty-handed, apart from a camera, grab a box and go. Let's see the packing in the truck. All right, Simon, I'm going to try to bring you out to the truck, all right? But I can't guarantee you that my internet connection is going to be okay. So you bear with me, and if this doesn't work, we all know it's Simon's fault, okay? Let's do it. Here we go. Keep those questions coming here. Let's see here. Oh, it's freezing out here. It's like, I don't even know what, like 12 degrees, I'm guessing. These guys did incredible. They actually, can't believe it. Brad shoveled the walk here. I did shovel the drive to some degree, just so we know. Oh, here they come. From the entertainment center. That's a hero. I got you, buddy. So that's the first truck. So they got two. So they run straight trucks. So unlike a traditional van line, like the typical ones you see, they run 53-foot tractor trailers. DN runs straight trucks. They're 26 feet. Now, the reason that's important is in their model, as a customer, you're the only shipment on that truck. And so they're going to pick me up today. Tuesday. No, they're going to finish up Tuesday, hit the road Wednesday, deliver Thursday. So literally it's going to take them as long as it would take me to drive from Detroit to Dallas to actually deliver my stuff. So for me as a transferee, like that's huge, especially, knowing where you're moving into, it minimizes the amount of time I need to be in a hotel or temp housing or whatever. And so for me, like that's super convenient. And as a customer, it's super intuitive because, I've had to explain transit times and delivery spreads for a long time. And to be honest, customers don't understand. Like, well, if I got in a U-Haul, I could drive there in a day. How come it's going to take you 7 to 10 days or whatever? The summertime, even more. So that's another cool thing. Here's the other DN truck right here with the big muscle. I think that's Oded's arm right there from his wrestling days. So that's like their typical truck. And then I guess this one was a Move for Hunger wrap truck. Oded, did Move for Hunger pay for that for you? Or did you pay for that wrap? Let me know. Hey, you want to see what's in the truck, right? All right, so this is a walk board. I should not be on here, but here I go. If I die, y'all saw it. So this is what's called building a tier right here. They basically build walls of stuff, which keeps it from shifting. I know all the drivers that are on this right now are probably like have opinions about this tiers. To be honest with you, 2 trucks is way too much for like what I have. I have about 12,000 pounds. It probably could have all fit in one. So these guys aren't really having to stuff it too much, which is why you see a little room up top. That's also good for what they call chowder, which is just odds and ends, knickknacks, tools, stuff like that. You see they're using this mirror carton to kind of create a little bit of a boundary. You see that they've got these wardrobes there. Basically heavy, sturdy stuff on bottom, lighter weight stuff on top. Normally liquids are a no-no, but you know, I get what I want, so they did it for me. Appreciate you guys. Hopefully it doesn't spill over my shipment. Be my own fault if it did. So yeah, that's the truck. Anybody got any questions? I don't even know if you can still see me out here. It's literally snowing right now. Can't see, but it appears they are great movers. Hear you, no videos. Your video's frozen. You're frozen, but I can hear you. Hearing you, no visual. Let's get a drink in Dallas after COVID. I'm sure I'll be there at some point. Poor connection now. Yeah, we lost him. Yeah, I mean, hey, I don't know if I'm back yet or not, but can see you now. Sherelle Bird the third, man, that is the most question when they put you on the spot. I always tell them I don't. Let's see what Michael says. Tell them I don't like to give you an answer, but if I have to, I would say 50 to 100 per person, these guys, and just delivering pizza. Yeah. Yeah, there you go, Simon. Simon approves. Get the thumbs up. Hey, Simon, how does this compare to packing in the UK? Out of curiosity. Love to know. Pam's talking about the parts box, which includes the remotes. Yes, I don't know where that is. They do, thank God. But yeah, the parts box. This is something people may not be aware of. I'm about to like walk down this thing. Feel like I'm gonna fall. The parts box is where all the remotes, knickknacks, you know, parts go. It all goes in the same box. Instead of leaving it in, it could gouge or scratch something. So you take it out, you put everything in one place. That way, like if you like tape it up into a packet and you stick it on something, it might fall off in transit. A lot of my stuff being staged here in the garage. You can see it's actually legitimately snowing right now at my house. So, but yeah, this is the garage. This is that major grill right here, about 300 pounds I told you about. This is so cold that the snow still hasn't melted off that fire table yet. I brought it in yesterday. These are the TVs that have been created. I still have the original box on this one, so they just did what's called a skin on that. You can notice the inventory stickers here. So this is number 183. So this would correspond to the inventory sheet. It's in line 183, 70-inch Vizio. Here's another 70-inch Vizio maybe. It's created as well. Any other questions you guys have? Love to answer them. Let's see, Zach here. Have you gotten emotional yet? Leaving the home, family's gone. It's getting real. Describe the emotions of leaving this portion of your adventure behind for your next. Yeah, Zach, that's real, man. It's kind of easier because the family's not here. My wife asked me to call her all the time and like let her know what's going on. But yeah, it's emotional, man. I have my second son in this house. He's 2 now. We go sledding. There's a golf course back there. We go sledding on that hill, with the kiddos. This is the first house I ever owned. Me and my wife. We bought this when we were about 35 years old. I guess I could take this off right now. So it's emotional, but you know what? It's just a house, man. A house is a backdrop. It's a canvas for your story, which is the true art. Is what your family, the memories that your family have created. That's the art. The house is just the canvas. So I think we're on to bigger and better things. One step back, 2 steps forward, kind of thing. But yeah, I'd lie if I didn't say it was emotional. I mean, it's definitely emotional. Vinny, hey buddy, hope it's all going well and how stressful movie can be. Thanks, Vinny. Love you, man. Victoria, when is the closing with the buyers? Closing is technically Wednesday. the 10th, but I will be doing a like early closing or something, which is going to be tomorrow morning at 9. I'm going to the title company to sign that. I'm gonna miss you. Stay safe, my friend. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna miss you too, probably. What did you do with the items not to be packed, cable, equipment, etc.? You know, honestly, I just told them like, okay, don't take the router, don't take you know, the DirecTV boxes can go. I think that stuff is made so cheap nowadays that they don't even, it's not even worth having a tech come out and see it and get it. But I got to drop the Comcast router off, and then we just put stuff in corners that we weren't gonna move. George, good luck with your movement. Thanks, George. Appreciate you. Let's see here. Any other questions y'all have? Is the TV box created? That's different. Yeah, I think, you know what I think really happened with that, to be completely honest with you, was they had an order for 3 TVs. They came out wanting to do 3 TVs. I had the box for that one TV, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna do a skin on it. I have a feeling somebody's getting charged for that third television. I don't know that for a fact. It ain't me, but Jim Walsh, if you're watching this, I think somebody's trying to get you for that third television, man. Just as a friend. Jan says, bless you in your future. Thank you so much. I hope you didn't have to pay for that. He says, created a TV. He said, created a TV in its original box. Yeah. Yeah. I hope you didn't have to pay for that. Yeah, I got you. Eric said that he tricks with mustard. Yeah. Yo, on a hot dog? Not bad. Not bad, though. Oh, that's great. This is wonderful. Except Mike Anderson says, as the owner of a moving agency in Salt Lake, Utah, it's fun to watch somebody else's perspective of the process. It sounds like you have a good team rallied around you. I think the main thing to consider is building an extra time into your schedule as opposed to rushing the process, or the moving crew at each and can't take the time needed to do a proper job. Also, make sure the original assessment of space and weight is as accurate as possible. If somebody deviates from that a considerable amount. Yeah, Mike. So a couple things about this, right? Yeah, we built in almost like too much time. Like we've been like taking our time. Like we've been really kind of sandbagging, to be honest with you, just because we're trying to get as much of it on film. Today was a big film day, but you know, I think we probably allowed the right amount of time. You know, it was a Super Bowl, so guys bugged out at like 4:45 yesterday, which was cool. You know, we slept in a little bit because it was a Super Bowl, so we all had a couple Jim Beam and Cokes last night. You know, and then so it's been at a nice leisurely pace, I guess. The other thing about that is it's the winter time. And so they can do that in the summertime. You know, days of manpower are hard to come by. And he's, you know, Oded's got 2 trucks on this right now, which is probably a 1 truck move. You know, so yeah. Thanks, Mike. Some people are leaving the house their kids were born in, or they built, to their first house they bought. The emotions start to get real. Yeah, for sure. For sure. And it would actually be a lot worse if my wife was here, because her emotions would start to wear on me a little bit. So put hot colored Post-its on bigger no-go items. Yeah. Yeah, that's a great tip, Pam. When you walk through, you know, and it's super important with the not going stuff, to mark that, because like some of that, I mean, like I got my passport in my back pocket right now. You know, I've worked for a company before that shipped green cards, right? They put the green cards in the container, shipped them to Germany. People were like, I'm missing my drapes and my green cards. And we're like, what are you talking about? Like, I told you very clearly not to pack the green cards. It's like, well, if you would have told me, I wouldn't have packed the green cards. And it's like, so you get this back and forth, right? And then the client just wants you to handle it, and you're not really sure it's your fault. And the remedy is like, you know, expensive. And so, yeah, bad situations. The point being is, mark everything with colored Post-it notes so people know what's not going, and have an individual conversation with each member of the crew to say, this isn't going. Because if I tell, you know, Rick, hey, the modem's not going, I'm trusting him to remember to tell Brad and remember to tell Bill. Well, I need to tell Brad and I need to tell Bill, because, you know, it's kind of like it'd be really bad if it went, right? Jan said, did you have a pre-move survey done? Yes, we had a video survey done. Emily Leonard and I from DN did a video survey. I did not survey my own home. A lot of people think that that makes me less of a mover. Probably. Hey, Rick, I got a question for you. What do you think the weight of this shipment's going to be now that you had your hands on it?
Probably like 12,000.
12,000?
Yeah, I probably get like eight here and probably 3 or 4 on there.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. Because these hold 10 full, you know, so about 78% full right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about 8,000 pounds.
What do you think about this move? I mean, am I a pain in the ass? I mean, what are some general observations?
No, it's fine. This is great.
As he stands in like 12-degree weather with snow coming down, he's like, "Yeah, this is great, loving it."
I live in Boston. Right? This is nothing to me. This is like a block in the park.
Yeah, you're just looking for a chair to stick in a parking space right now. You're just like,
Right? They only allow you to do that for 24 hours after the storm now. No more fish fights out in down south here with all the Irish guys out here fighting over parking spots.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Any tips you would give people when they're moving? Like anything that people like commonly forget to do or something?
I mean, I think like the when you're loading a truck, it's like common sense. Like you put the heavier, bigger items on the bottom, and the medium stuff on the top.
Mhm.
You know, like the squarer things, and
Yeah.
then put anything that's leggy and light up top.
Yeah.
You know, you get
Anything
the most
like
out of it.
customers should remember when they're moving? Or?
Get rid of the stuff that they haven't used in a long time because they're
Yeah.
just paying for it to get moved,
Yeah.
and then they're never going to use it.
Yeah.
Like purge for a couple of weeks just beforehand.
Yeah. That's a great point. Actually, Facebook Marketplace became my side hustle for the last 2 weeks. I sold a golf cart that you guys would have, I don't know what would you have done if I had a golf cart right now? Oh, you got a lift gate on that one. Okay. So you would have been all right.
It's working. The plastic cover on the motor fell off during my 800-mile ride over here.
Oh, really? Hey, Oded, you got a truck repair coming, buddy. Oded's like, this is a great way to find stuff out here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure it's street legal, you know. But yeah, so I sold my golf cart for like 2,500. Got rid of that. Got rid of my Jeep, so I'm gonna ship that. Wife sold we got rid of that crib that you guys carried out for that lady earlier.
Two of them.
You know, yeah, exactly. So I mean, Facebook Marketplace is like people need to be on that, and you know, get your kids involved in Facebook Marketplace and be like, listen, I'll give you half of whatever you sell, and they can just give them your phone because they probably have your phone anyway because you're on it all the time, and they can go around and they can actually take pictures of everything, and you can list it on Facebook Marketplace, and then they can start hustling, you know, their old toys and stuff for cash so that they can buy new toys.
They can pay for their move.
There you go, and they can pay for their move. There you go. Thanks, Rick. Appreciate it, man. Whew, it's chilly Willie out here, man. Thanks, Shannon. Let's see here. Oh, Maron. Let's see. Chris, could you share with us the main points on why you chose the moving company you did? Yeah, you know, I knew that I could call Oded and be like, Oded, this is gonna be a big deal. You should get in on this. And he was like, he saw it, he understood it. I mean, he's a younger entrepreneurial, you know, owner of a moving company, you know. And me and Oded go back to before our companies were in the military program. We got in together. We were in the same pledge class, you know, getting into the military program. And so I knew that I could call him, and I knew he was social media savvy enough to understand like this was going to be a thing. And so he trusted me to promote it, and I trusted him to move me. And his guy's been great. I love the fact that they're running straight trucks, and that meant that I wouldn't have to wait like many days for my stuff. I mean, 12,000 pound shipment is not a big shipment. It probably would have went on with like 1 or 2 other shipments onto a 53-foot tractor trailer, which would have meant I probably would have waited, you know, 4 to 7 days, I'm guessing, from Detroit to Dallas, maybe a little longer. So, I mean, that's just extra time. I didn't have to stay at my mom's house, you know, with my family and get on their nerves and all that, or get a hotel. So that was a big point. But they are also sponsoring the move, which is super cool as well. So shout out to Oded, Emily, Janet. Appreciate y'all so much. COD customers pack the lamps and the shades. Don't pack papers needed for closing. What papers do I need for closing? Let me know. My realtor told me driver's license. I've never closed on a house before, or at least never sold a house before. John, best of luck with the move. Leaving snowy and sub 20-degree weather for 70 and sunny. Drive to tears pretty quickly. Yeah, tears aren't dry, John. They're frozen. More Rick questions. Francine, been excited for you. We put the items that don't get moved in a closet with a sign. Do not enter. Yeah. Refreshing to see your video not bashing movers. Communication is key. Yeah, for sure. No, these movers are awesome. What's with all the crates if space isn't an issue? What's with all the crates if space isn't an issue? I don't quite understand. Maybe we just overdid it, Steve. I don't know. 2 trucks is a good thing. Load 1 first, semi-tight, float the 3rd. Bulky items on the 2nd. Yeah, like the 2nd truck, like I got all the snow covered. I got snow covered, that snow covered grill, that snow covered fire table. That stuff just won't melt. It's just too cold. So it'll probably go on this other truck where it's got some room. The cool thing is I would never advocate putting anything wet on a truck because it's like instant mold problems. But it's going for like, it's going to be on there for 2 days again. So I can kind of get away with it. And it's the only shipment on the truck. So, I mean, it kind of works. But like if this was going on a van line shipment and it still had snow on it, I mean, you know, it would be a problem. It would be a problem, I think. Sean's asking local move. I don't know. Going from Detroit to Dallas. Sometimes require crates. Yeah. Simon Johnson is better than Netflix. Watch me freeze my ass off out here. I might die of exposure. Oh my gosh. This is great. This is great. Yeah, I got a rental car right here. Picked up at the airport. That was interesting, by the way. FYI, most rental car places require a credit card. Did not know that. I got rid of all my credit debt last year and killed all my credit cards. And so trying to use a debit card, even with a ton of money on it, didn't fly at the dollar thrifty people. So something else you want to think about. Me personally, I'm trying to carry as little as I can on the plane. I'm going to go with just a knapsack and a laptop bag. I like being as unencumbered as possible, so everything's going in the shipment. For me, I had to sell my refrigerator with the house, and I'm selling my washer dryer. Oh, and that's another thing. Appliances are at a shortage right now. So if you need appliances, you'll probably notice it takes a week to 4 weeks or more to get a fridge or a washer dryer. So it actually took like 5 days to get a new fridge here, but it was taking like 3 weeks to get a new fridge where I was going. And so I actually had the fridge ordered here so that the movers could put it on the truck and move it down there. Of course, I wasn't going to receive it. They tried to receive it. They wouldn't drop it off without my signature. They took it back, canceled the order. But it was a really good idea if I was available. Let's see what else we got here. Any other questions? Let me know. Otherwise, I think I should go back in. I'll be freezing my ass off out here. Woo! Woo! Man, this is great. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you got any other questions, let me know. Oh man, I'm trying to think of anything else that I want to tell you guys about the move. It's important to use door jams. Make sure to just like tell your movers that you want them to use floor protection, because some guys will forget, you know. So just like be up. That was one of the things I used to see on quality checks. I'd see guys not using floor protection. I'd say something, be like, well, the customer didn't seem like they really want it. You know, so you got to say that. Also, if you're a homeowner, make sure you come to the door wearing a mask if you want the guys to wear a mask. If you want the guys to keep a mask on the whole time they're in your house, make sure you're keeping your mask on the whole time you're in your house. Otherwise, you know, they're going to take their cues from you. I'd say that. I'd say also order lunch for people. Shout out to Steve and Bryant over at Victory Worldwide Transportation, who ordered lunch for the guys. Got a bunch of Jersey Mikes. It was banging. That roast beef is amazing. Little tip on Jersey Mikes. They roast their beef in-house. So you get the roast beef, Mike's Way with mayonnaise, because mayonnaise goes on everything. And the pepper relish is a national treasure. So make sure you get that as well. Oh, let's see. I got stuff coming on my nose here. It's great. Brian Rivers, great stuff, Ben. Thanks, Brian. Appreciate you. To protect both customers and movers, security seals for high value items. You know, I don't have any. I guess maybe I don't have stuff that's high enough value. I mean, the most expensive thing they're probably packing is that exercise bike. It's like $2,200. But I mean, what am I going to put a seal on an exercise bike? I don't know how that would work. Maybe a safe. But it's a safe, so you can't get in. So I don't know. Annette says, Appliance manufacturer shortage of everything. Replacement lines took 8 weeks for my fridge. Yeah, so order that stuff in advance. It's not like the good old days. Did you use your mayo on the roast beef? No, I used their mayo. You know, I ordered the sandwich with the mayo on it. I don't know. I feel like Janet's clowning my use of mayo for some reason. Sean Grady says no pizza. Yeah, Sean, for real. Like, you know, pizza makes sense. And I'll be honest, I ordered pizza yesterday, so I'm not like super anti-pizza. But, you know, that high carb stuff, the guys are just going to have like a rock in their gut, you know, for the rest of the day. So eat late in the afternoon, order lunch 100%. But I would do something that's more like a sandwich. I mean, guys aren't going to want salads, just to be honest with you. But, you know, something that's like not just a bunch of bread. Chinese is a no-no. I ordered the General Tso's chicken with some fried rice for some guys one time, and they basically quit on me at 2 o'clock. So, you know, you just got to be careful with that stuff. But yeah, definitely offer lunch. Definitely buy lunch. Have waters and monsters, green monsters, not blue monsters. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Have those ready for people. These guys like Pepsi, so I had those as well. When the driver calls you, you can kind of ask. It also gives you a nice opportunity to kind of break out for a minute. You know, go to Kroger or something like that and get some stuff. You know, so I do that from time to time. Are there items Rick and Deanne are allowing you to take on the truck that maybe a larger van line may not allow, since you are the lone customer on the truck and it is on and off? Yeah, so like I got a bunch of whiskey. I got a lot of open liquor bottles. To be honest with you guys, don't judge me. But like this box right here is like a lot of stuff, like Ardbeg. I'm not gonna throw away a bottle of Ardbeg. You know, Falvin Double Wood. I'm not gonna throw that away. My wife's telling me the video froze. It's probably going on the Wi-Fi. Hirsch, I mean, that's good stuff too. I'm not throwing any of this away. You know, Templeton Rye is nice. I'm not throwing this away. What else we got? Suntory time. I'm not throwing that away. You know, not throwing any of this away. You know, this Legion. That's a nice sherry cask. Not throwing that away. What else we got in here? Oh, look, Angel's Envy. I'm not throwing that away. You know, what's we got in here? Oh, Mortlock. Are you kidding me? I'm not throwing that away. So you guys get it, right? So yeah, that's some of the stuff I think. You know, open stuff. I mean, open cleaning products. I mean, honestly, shouldn't be transported, but you know, I mean, that's what transfers do, right? They try to talk us into doing stuff we're not supposed to do, and then we try to talk them out of doing stuff that we're not supposed to do, and then you kind of dance, you know, see what happens, right? Let's see. Pam says games, videos, etc., higher value than you think about. Yeah, maybe. I don't. You better tip them $100 each. Yeah, Roy. I mean, we covered that a little bit, but like $100 each, like what, per day for the whole thing? What do you think? Yesterday, I gave them each $100. Told them to go buy some beer, chicken, and bet on the game. I think some of that was accomplished. I don't know how much. Probably hit them up at a destination with a hundo. Do you think I should do more than that? That'd be $100 each. That'd be 300 origin, 300 destination. I mean, it's not bad. I don't know. Let me know. Janet says, do you suggest offering coffees, water, etc. to the team? Yeah, I had a case of water, 3 monsters each, or 3 monsters because it's 3 guys, 3 Pepsis. I probably should have got more today. I didn't. I was way busy. Coffee, I don't know. Hey, Bill, what do you think about coffee? You like when somebody offers you coffee?
Yeah, I like coffee.
You like coffee?
Yeah, I'm a big coffee drinker.
It's a big coffee drinker. You a Dunkin' Donuts guy?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dunkin's is good, but I mean,
Homemade Bustelo, or you like it to come from the store?
Bustelo's nice too.
Bustelo's nice.
Yeah, it is.
Bustelo's nice.
Sure is.
I can fire it up. I don't know. We got the coffee maker already packed?
Yeah.
Oh, he packed the coffee maker. Thanks, Bill. That's awesome. Yeah, so Bill likes coffee. There you go. Love the mayo tip. Let's see here. Alan, nice. Loving the single malts. Yeah, that's just the upstairs stuff. I got a bar downstairs too. We get after it. Honestly, all that booze. I need a drink now. Hey, treat yourself. Don't cheat yourself, Richard. Vinny, I will come over and we can finish a few of those bottles. Vinny, I don't need your help, but you're always welcome. Come on over, bud. Good luck with the move, Ben. What's the football team down there? The Dallas Cowboys. What do you mean? What's the football team? First of all, we're in America, so there's only one America's team. It's the Dallas Cowboys. Even I watched Super Bowl yesterday in the UK. Yeah, it was good. Oh, Dad, cover your ears. You should tape up the caps on the open bottles. Tape them with what? Packing tape? Rip the labels? Like painter's tape? Like, I think you worry too much, Janet. I don't know. What do you think? Pam and DVDs. DVDs? DVDs. You want to put security seals on DVDs right now? Is it like limited edition Princess Bride director's cut, like autographed? Like what? I'm sorry, but I don't know. I don't know about that. Let's see. Florence saying nice weather. Yeah. So this is fun. My wife's telling me, hey, honey, if you're watching this, can you comment on this and let us know what you're going through? She texts me and tells me my video froze. I don't know if it's back or not. I'll be back. Any other questions? Let me know. Otherwise, we can go. I guess you know what? Let me see the basement. Let's show you guys what's going on down in the basement. Basement is it's a show. It's a show down there. To be honest with you. Let's see here. What's going on down here? This was kind of left for last. This is kind of the chowder house down here. This is where all the kids' stuff is, and you know we got tents and whatnot. And, you know, little bench, little work deal in here. Yeah, this is a complete and utter disaster down here. But yeah, so like third party came. It's third party, like they took the screen off right here and they kind of bundled the wires, but they didn't really take this apart. So hey, the movers out there, I'd love to know, is this standard? Would you take this apart further? Like, should third party have done more here, or is this kind of like just kind of stabilizing this and everything? Is that adequate? There's the monitor for the bike. Curious to know what your thoughts are on that. You know, but yeah, this is just some random stuff down here. It's a total train wreck. So thanks for not judging me. We got more booze down here. Oh yeah, here we go. Got some more booze in here. Let's see here. Let's see. Dallas Cowboys versus Manchester City, no contest. Richard, Dallas Cowboys are the most valuable franchise in the world, or at least they were. So I don't know what no contest means, but I think Pam was referring to the Mayo tip for DVDs. Is you put Mayo on DVDs? Is that what it is? Inconceivable. I don't know. This is funny. Martin says, "How was your quote from Serva?" I don't. You mean for the move? I'm gonna sit down. How was my quote from Serva? I didn't get a quote from Serva, I guess. I don't know. Are they using bands? No, they're not using bands, Sean. This is funny you asked that because this was a point of contention here with the drivers and with the drivers and everything. No, they're taping the pads. I'll be honest, it chews through pads. It doesn't really bother me as a transferee. But if I own the pads, I'd probably be like getting tired of buying pads. But yeah, I mean, I think bands are where it's at. You see bands with owner ops. I don't think you really see bands on like local or employee drivers using bands as much because the pads aren't their stuff, you know. Let's see here. Take them up with cigar leaves. Alan says that's great. That's great. Do you have room in your new spot for all your things? Yeah, I mean it's a 3,600 square foot home up top. This one was 3,200 up top with another 1,400 in the basement, but it was not super heavily furnished. So I think everything will fit. Yeah, for sure. Good question. Vinny, when we moved, our elliptical machine was completely taken apart. They said it was customary. I would expect the same for a bike. I would as well. The Princess Bride quote. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I tend to agree, Vinny, on that. Any other questions y'all got for me? Let me know. I'm just kind of taking a load off. I think I'm going to get a hotel room tonight and tomorrow night just because they're moving faster. Originally, I was going to stay here tonight, but they're just moving so fast that I said, you know what, clear out this whole top floor is done. Clear it out. I'll just get a hotel tonight. And that way I don't have to to worry about anything. And I just got a text saying my buyer wants to do a walkthrough tomorrow at 9:30. So I don't know if I can do a walkthrough with all this stuff still in it. I mean, it makes sense to do a walkthrough early, I guess, because if there's an issue, we can rectify it. But I'm a little hesitant to, I don't know. Thoughts, I'm open to it. Sean says, tape is fine, dude. If it's done properly and done clean, guys tend to go banana pancakes with the tape. Banana pancakes. I love it. I love banana pancakes, and I love the usage. I have a few 25-year plus drivers that don't use bands and swear by tape. Personal preference, I guess. I like bands myself. Yeah, Sean, like you said, they swear by tape. Like, does tape do something that bands don't do? Like what? You said they swear by tape. Is that just because they do it one way and never bother to learn another? Or like, is there an advantage to tape? I'm curious. Zach, are they using cell packs for the dish barrels? Ben, explain what a cell pack does. Cell packs, you're getting me out of my depth a little bit. Are those the dividers that go like and create like slots for each glass? Or are those the things that you slide a glass into? We can go back up and we can see how they're doing the packing if they're still doing it. But it looked to me like Bill was just wrapping it in like 3 sheets of paper and then kind of putting things kind of on their side on top of each other. But I could be wrong. Let's see if he's still in here. No, it looks like he pretty much killed it. Well, let's see. Here's a dish. Dish barrel's empty though. Oh, here's the parts box. Y'all were asking about parts box earlier. Where is it? I'm trying to get this in the parts box. So the parts box right here has a bulb, desk hardware, shelf clips, bookcase for the office, legs for chairs, more legs. Oh, hey, there was a question from somebody asking if we were using cell packs for the dish barrels.
No, we just use paper.
Paper, and then just kind of like lay them in.
Yeah, just like we just see if we can find them there. Just layer it. It's usually just like put a plate, and throw like two over it, put another plate, throw 2 more over it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like 4 or 5, 6 sheets.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. Drop it again. Boom, boom, boom. So it's nice and
Yeah.
fluffy, you know.
Yeah.
That's the way I do it anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a little different, but I use a little excess with the paper. Just,
Yeah.
you know, it's just safer that way.
What about these bottles over here?
Same thing.
Just
Wrap them with a lot of paper. Stand them up in a book carton.
Yeah.
Sometimes they come up a little high.
Yeah.
So you gotta take another book carton and scope it a little bit.
Yeah.
Just fill the top with paper.
Yeah.
Paper on the top, paper on the bottom, paper all around.
Yeah.
As long as it's bugging around.
I hear you.
As long as you don't drop it, you're good to go.
Nice.
Huh?
Just don't drop it.
Right.
Don't start on, won't be none, you know? Yeah, for sure. It's great. Don't drop it, right? Hot mover tip. Don't drop it. Oh, here's some dish packs. These things are serious. You can see the contents: Dutch oven, pots, pans, plastic cups, kitchen checked off. Now, if this was a van line, like a traditional van line with 53 footers, you'd be putting, maybe shipper name might be the only thing that this doesn't have that it might normally. But I'm the only shipper on the truck, so if it's on the truck, it's mine. That's kind of all you got to know. Here's my move for hunger box right here. All the stuff that I'm actually gonna personally bring this down. I'm gonna personally bring that down to probably Gleaners. Zach, I hope that answered your question. Yeah, let's see here. Janet, shout out to DN. Yeah, Janet works at DN now. Super producer Janet over at DN Van Lines now. If you need to find her. It's snowing up here again. And what was your discount level, Mara says? Move was paid for, so I didn't have a discount level. 100%. I don't know. Eric, he just wants to know where his caramel macchiato is at. Yeah, or loaded upside down. Go Bears. This is great. Chris has got to run. Wish you the best. Thank you for doing what you're doing. If you need assistance on another move, when you're wealthy as hell, moving into a 10,000 square foot, give Sutton a call. They take driver requests. This is me. I'll make myself available. Chris, you do that, and I'll call you next time. Just comp the move. It'll be good. All right. Hey, you know what? Let's just call that. It's an hour. So I hope y'all learned something. Thanks for joining me on this journey. Appreciate y'all. I hope this was worth your time. Hit that like button if you don't mind. Share this if you think people need to see it. Throw a comment in. Might have time for like one more. But anyway, just appreciate y'all. I'm taking kind of the week off and doing Love and Relos. Got to focus on the move. I'm gonna be traveling a lot. And getting this house ready to close. I mean, it's crazy. So thanks for tuning in today. Appreciate y'all. God bless. Love y'all. Take care.